Jeff, can you hear me?
What? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay. Well then,
Yes.
all right, then this is working. I've got like this insane
Excellent.
audio hijack setup.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're watching this on
And it
Facebook.
seems to work.
Oh, there's so much latency.
Well, that's kind of awesome. Latency's the best.
Oh yeah, who doesn't love latency? Who doesn't love to say something and then hear it back 5 seconds later?
Right. I mean, that's what audio technology is all about.
It is. It completely is.
Yeah.
Can you? I don't know if well, you're obviously on Facebook. Have you seen the live stream that I'm doing right now?
No. But I will in a second. So I was sitting on the couch, just kind of hanging out.
Sure.
And now I'm at my computer where I can actually look at
Stuff.
a proper screen. So
It's my awesome live stream. And I can hear you. But Skype's
that's
latency
fantastically
sucks.
excellent.
Skype's latency is just so awful. Is there any way to adjust it at all?
Not that I know of.
There used to be like, or maybe I'm thinking of Zoom, where there's a way to how did they put it? I can't even think of how they put it. It was a way to increase the bandwidth that you're using so that stuff comes in a little faster.
Oh, yeah, I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't think of how they call it.
I have to say, this is pretty cool watching you through this time warp where I know what you're going to say
Before I say it?
in the live stream before you say it.
Well, I know with like old time radio DJs, they had people on like a 30-second delay because so many people would just say those bad words that they had to have enough delay built in so that they could cut them off before the dirty words came out and their radio station wouldn't get fined for having dirty words come on.
Which makes sense.
What do you think of this microphone? It's got the
I think
RGB.
that microphone's pretty slick looking. Yeah, it's like watching you. I'm not sure. Are you at a disco or are you in the world of Tron?
Nobody ever gave me a light cycle, so I'm going to say it's.
I feel like you've been robbed.
Somebody should have given me a light cycle. I think that's what mattered. Well, how does it sound?
It sounds good.
And this is like a $90 microphone from Fifine, and it's just USB-C out. And it comes with, I mean, besides the microphone, of course, it also comes with this shock mount, and a 5/8 to 3/8 adapter if you have to put it on something else. But all in all, and the thing is, if you don't want the RGB, you can turn it off just like that. But you'll see it in a few seconds, but it'll just show up as a regular microphone. Now,
okay, cool.
Like the Rode Podcaster, which one is it? Your microphone.
The Rode Podcaster. That's what I use.
Okay. Which is I think yours is a USB B output?
Correct.
Okay, because I've got one here someplace. Big surprise. And
of course you do.
Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? this is also a dynamic microphone. So it's a front address. You have to talk into the top of it as compared to like here on the sides, like you do with most condensers. So it's really, really good at rejecting background noise. And this isn't, this is a pretty noisy room. But this is like the first time I've actually used it other than plugging it in and going, ooh, look, lights. And I've got to say, it's not bad. It actually looks pretty good, or sounds pretty good.
Yeah. And yeah, I thought it sounded good. And then hearing what the price is, well, it sounds even better.
Yeah. Now this is I'm going to switch over to the Rode NT1. This is the Rode NT1, and you can hear there's a big difference. This.
Oh, huge difference.
Yeah, but this is also like $250 to $300 microphone as compared to this, which is under $100.
Yeah. Well, if they sounded the same, I'd be more concerned about the Rode mic.
Yeah. And I have no processing on either one of them. It's the only processing I have a dynamics processor, which basically just cuts everything off at a certain level so that you don't hear any background noise. But I have to say that I am like super impressed with this microphone. And not just because of the RGBs.
Well, I mean, that's like icing on the cake.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have assumed that you were talking on a sub-$100 mic.
Yeah. I am impressed. All right. Well, this was basically just to see because I tried calling myself and the volume was so low that I could barely hear it. And I was thinking, am I doing something wrong, or is it just because I'm calling myself? And as it turned out, it was because I was calling myself.
You just need to speak up, learn to project.
I do. I don't know why I don't. All right. Well, Jeff, I thank you so very much for coming on and giving me a hand with this. I could not have done this without you and your no pants.
Yes, and still no pants so far for the whole year.
That should be your motto. No pants for 23.
It's my goal.
Actually, hold on. I'm going to help you out here. Whoops. Might help if I learn how to spell.
I was really afraid you were going to stand up on camera.
No. There you go. Right there.
Excellent.
No pants for 2023. If is Chuck doing Mac Voices on Tuesday? Were you there last week?
I believe not. I think he is out because of CES.
Oh, that's right. He's one of those lucky few that get to go to CES.
Yes.
Yeah. Dave Ginsburg is out there too.
Yes. Yep.
I so want to go.
I really miss going to CES.
I've never been,
but it is so much fun.
I've never been to CES.
And you would have a blast. I have no doubt.
Well, I went to the last 7 Macworld expos out in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
But I've actually never been to Vegas. So yeah, that would be a thing too.
I'm okay going to Vegas for conferences, which is really the only way I've ever gone. I can't imagine going for a vacation. That's just
for the fun of it.
Yeah, but I've enjoyed going for conferences. You would love the whole section in CES for audio and broadcast.
Yeah. And that's probably like a huge section.
It would be like a porn show for you.
I would walk away going, I budgeted $1,000 for flights and the hotel, and I've spent $12,000.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. So here's the thing that will save you from having to sell internal organs at the event,
Okay.
because it's not a consumer front show. It's for the vendors to buy things to sell to consumers.
Yeah.
They're not selling product on the floor like at Macworld. They're just showing and demoing, and of course, companies do have demo product to give out to potential customers and to the media. But you're not showing up with a bunch of cash in your pocket so that you can buy stuff off the floor.
Oh, that would save me. That's probably what would save me right there.
Yeah, but you'd walk away with a really expensive shopping list.
Yeah, it's not like it wouldn't save me from myself later on. See, now I have to go into Zoom.
I get it.
No, just go to Zoom. Thank you. Preferences, audio, Zoom optimize. Okay, no, that's background noise suppression. Ringtones, advanced. Echo cancellation. No, that's not it. What was it? Do you remember all what it was?
Well, I'm actually questioning now if it was in Zoom or if it was a Skype setting that Microsoft took away.
Oh, they took away so much good stuff.
Yeah, they did.
Because Gaz and I used to use Skype and Skype video for doing the podcast, and it just became, it either wasn't working at all, or they took features away that made it impossible to use.
Yeah, I know so many people that dumped Skype for Zoom because of all the stuff Microsoft took out.
Now, can you have a phone number in Zoom? How does that work? Because I'm not married to Skype.
That's a really good question. That's a good question. Hold on, let me see.
Because I'm not seeing anything here for it. I'm in general.
Oh yeah, when you set up a Zoom meeting, you can have a phone number for it.
Oh really? Let me go to start meeting.
And I am to give you the link to the support document.
Okay.
Because I'm that good. I looked it up.
I'm going to quit it for now. End meeting for all. Okay, you said that in. I see it.
Yes, this is why we need a unified messaging app, like we used to have back in the day.
Yeah, well, you used to be able to have like a Google number that you could use, and little by little, they've taken that ability away.
Yeah, lame.
It is lame. Okay, so when you join the meeting, you'll be prompted to tap dial in, tap dial, tap call. Well, that's if you're calling from Zoom, but what if you just want to use your regular telephone?
I believe for that you need to have one of
Oh, here.
the paid plans.
Yeah. So how to enter the meeting password using, no, that's not it. How to host phone only meetings.
And I was thinking, oh yeah, this is just a thing that everyone can do. But yeah, I'm actually paying for Zoom.
Yeah. What are you paying for, if you don't mind my asking?
Um, whatever the base plan is. So I think that's like $70 a year.
Well, they have their pro plan for 150 meetings up to 30 hours per meeting. Wow. 100 attendees, whiteboard, team chat, beta mail and calendar, cloud storage 5 gigs.
It's kind of fun hearing my oh wow, 149 a year.
Yeah.
Maybe that is what I'm paying. I thought it was like $75 a year.
Okay. And then there's also under Zoom phone, $120 a year. Extension to extension, inbound and outbound calling. All outbound minutes will be metered. Let's see metered rates. US. Looks like about 3 cents a minute. Wow.
Mm,
That's not good. And it's $120.
that hurts.
Yeah. So it's, why would anybody do that? Unless they could take it like off on their taxes or something. Now, if you go to $180 a year,
Yeah.
you have unlimited calling within the US and Canada. US and Canada number. And if you go to 240
Yeah,
a
see, that's
year,
definitely something you'd want for business.
yeah,
So
nothing that,
apparently I can't do phone calls through Zoom with my plan.
yeah, it says it's for business use only. I'm going to have to, because I mean, really, all I want is a number that someone can call. Because if I can get that and get it to where it comes in through my computer, I can route the audio to wherever the hell it is that I want to send it. And, like
Sure.
what I'm doing here with Skype, I just need an in and I need an out.
Yeah, which, yeah, makes sense.
There's got to be a way to do it. I know there was I can't remember the name of the website. There was a service that offered something like that. But again, it was like stupid expensive. And it's just audio. It's not like we're talking, major bandwidth. And I guess Google Phone is dead now, isn't it?
No, it's not dead. Well, it's what, Google Voice?
Oh, Google Voice, not Google Phone.
Yeah. Yeah, because I do have a Google Voice number. Here's my dirty little secret. I got a Google Voice number years ago so that I could put that on my business cards instead of my
Sure.
actual phone number.
Well, that's kind of how we're using Skype. I've got this Skype telephone number, and we tell people that watch the MyMac podcast, if they want to leave a message, then call that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to look at Google Voice. And does it leave? Can people leave messages?
Yeah, as far as people know, it's like just a normal phone number.
Actually, it looks like I
Um,
have one.
well, there you go. If you haven't used it for a long time,
Yeah.
you may not have it anymore.
Yeah, it's telling me I don't have it anymore. Get a number. Let's go with that.
And it does integrate really nicely with iOS. So I have the Google Voice app on my iPhone,
Yeah.
and if someone calls that number, my iPhone rings just like if someone was calling my regular number.
Yeah, I get that with
And
Skype too. Go ahead.
yeah, so yeah, it works exactly the same.
Well, before I pick a number, I'm going to have to see if I can find one that spells something out.
I bet there's a website that can help you um, figure out what you can spell with your phone number.
Yeah, because I know Dave and John have theirs with geek, which that is just cool. And I think they did switch their numbers at some point, but it still had geek in it at the tail end of it.
That's okay. That's actually awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if you listen to their podcast. It's really, really good.
Wait, they're still doing a show?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Kidding.
Or are you kidding? Okay.
Yes, I knew that. I have been an occasional guest on their show.
Yeah, they invited me on once, and for some reason, never did again. Huh.
Ouch.
actually, I have to take it back. I do think I have been on there before, but I know that at one of the Mac stocks, because I had all that gear.
Oh yeah, I remember
they
seeing you
used
walking around like an exploded robot with all this gear hanging out.
Yeah, but I think they used my gear to record a show and had me on one of their shows. I mean, Macstock has been around for like 6 years now, so
Yeah.
I can't quite remember if that's the way it worked out or not. And the very first year, as a matter of fact, Gaz actually flew over for the very first one. And we had a barbecue that night at Barry Falk's house, if you know him.
Right. Yeah.
And I had the whole setup with 4 microphones set up in Barry's dining room. And this is when I was still smoking. At one point, we had Allison, and we had Dave, and we had Pilot Pete, and I don't remember if it was John or not. But at one point, I wanted to go have a smoke. So, and we were still recording. So Gaz and I walked out. We were like, no, we're going to keep recording. You guys just jump in and do whatever the hell you want. So it was like 10, 15 minutes of Dave and John and Allison and Pilot Pete just, riffing back and forth. And it was pretty cool. That was a really, really good show.
Oh, I bet. That's like a powerhouse panel.
Yeah. Have you been to Macstock?
Yes. Yeah. And actually, I think the year that Dave and John borrowed your gear.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the years that I was there. And didn't they actually record their show at Macstock?
Yes.
Because I'm pretty sure I walked by while the three of you were recording.
Okay. Well, I'm 62 now, so my memory ain't quite what it used to be, Sonny.
Yeah. No, I get it. I'm not judging.
Judging what?
Old man.
What?
Exactly. See, this is the great part about your memory going, is that
when you mess up, you just don't remember it.
That's it. Yep.
Or something like that. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, got a new comment from David Ginsburg. Hey, Dave. Dave might be watching. How's Vegas? How's Vegas treating you? Yeah, he's watching live. Dave, if you're watching, I'm about to get off the phone with Jeff. If you could give me a call, I mean, maybe put the number back up. The Cool Breeze number. There it is.
Oh, I
right
see
there.
how it is. Dave shows up, and now I'm not good enough for you.
No, I'm just trying. I'm just experimenting, trying different things, and I don't actually know what would happen.
Go ahead. Try and talk your way out of this. Go ahead.
I don't know what would happen if somebody else called the Skype number while I was on with someone. I don't think you can like put it on at the same time.
Call. Yeah, my guess is that they get a busy signal or a voicemail.
Yeah, or you'd have to choose between them in like the first 10 seconds that they called.
Yeah, or it might just give them a message saying you have to call again later.
See, that's why having something like an exchange, but digitally, is something that would be like really, really super cool, where you could have 3 or 4 people in a queue and then just go, okay, I'm going to talk to this person, I'm going to talk to that person. And like there is a service out there that does that, but it's stupid expensive, and I don't know why. I think just because it's one of the few out there that can do it.
Stupid expensive.
Oh man,
yeah. My guess is it's stupid expensive because they're targeting professional use cases,
radio stations and such that apparently can afford it. But us podcasters, I mean, hell, I'm paying what, $150 a year for the website, and then you throw in all of the other kinds of subscription services that you kind of need when you do podcasting. LifeWell StreamYard is costing me $200 a year.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine.
It adds up.
And you know, and I have used other VoIP services that have video. Well, of course, that's what part of what is in VoIP is it's video. Or is that voice online internet protocol? Something like that. I don't know. Like Gaz and I used to use Skype, and there's others out there, Riverside and a few others. And I've tried probably 4 or 5 of them. They're free trials kind of thing. And I always come back to StreamYard because it gives me the best consistent video and audio quality and doesn't suddenly just flake out in the middle of an hour and a half podcast. And it's worked well.
That would just be the worst.
When I had my I had a 2017 iMac with a spindle drive in it, and every single time we would try recording the show, I would get the disk too slow error recording in GarageBand, and it would stop. It would stop the podcast. It would just stop recording, and sometimes I wouldn't see it until 5 minutes down the road. And it's like, and it's gone. That 5 minutes that you didn't realize it wasn't recording, it's gone forever. And you can't. A lot of times you can't recapture that. It's just gone. And we tried. We said, well, we're going to start from here, and we'll have kind of the same. And it just sounds artificial and forced as compared to the spontaneous nature it was when you were first doing it. But
yep, I've been there.
Since I got this M1 Mac Mini, I mean, I've got Hindenburg going, I've got Audio Hijack going, I've got Loopback going, I've got a browser or two going, I've got Farrago going, and I'm recording audio, and I'm pushing video and audio out to StreamYard. And it just goes, okay, what's next? Give it to me again. What else do you want me to do? You know, this Mac Mini is probably, and it's not just because it's Apple's latest and greatest desktop, even though it's not now, but literally, it is the fastest, most powerful, least problematic Apple computer I have ever owned.
And that's probably saying a lot, because I'm sure you're like me, and you've had over the years many high-end Macs, and then to have an M series Mac Mini that can just blow all of those machines out of the water.
Yeah,
and that's kind of crazy.
And I mean, I've been a Mac user since '87, and besides Apple products, I also had a couple of. Oh, somebody is trying to call. Wonder if that. Hold on a second. I don't know if I'm going to lose you or not. Stay on the line. Hello?
All right.
Hello?
You still have me on the line. It's funny. I was staying quiet just in case they were talking, which was no help at all, because then you didn't know if they were calling.
Answering this call will place your current call on hold. Okay, hold on. Hello?
Hey, guys.
Hey, Dave, what's going on? Okay, so.
Not much.
Yeah, so apparently picking up one Skype call puts the other Skype call on hold. How's Vegas?
Apparently. I'm not there yet. Get there tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So you're leaving what, tonight, or you're leaving tomorrow?
Tomorrow afternoon.
Okay. I want to go.
We'll see if we can merge them.
I don't know if you can.
I
don't think Skype works that way.
You're just trying to test to see how the phone calls work.
Yeah, I don't think it'll do that.
Okay, well. Hi, everybody.
Hey, how you doing there, Dave? So when you're walking through the audio video part of CES, just drool on a couple of the high-end mics for me. I'd appreciate that.
I might even text you.
Oh, good. Yeah, give him my contact info. Say, yeah, this guy's crazy about mics. Talks about them all the time. Because I need more microphones. I really do.
You do.
I don't have nearly enough.
I'm gonna travel lightweight. I'm only gonna bring my Zoom H6, and then I'll probably bring like a ATR 2100 or something. That's it.
A what?
The ATR 2100.
Oh, the Audio Technica.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, that's a good. There's nothing wrong with that mic. That's a good mic.
No. Yeah, to travel with, it's fine.
Yeah, and you don't. If you're going to do video. Sorry, there's latency.
Yeah.
If you're going to do video, then just use continuity.
No, I'm going to do audio. I mean, I could have my cross mic on my Zoom H6, but you kind of look like a dork with you holding up the handheld to his mouth to talk.
Well, that's why you need a stand. You see, I think of all these things and prepare for every single kind of.
I mean, I'm going to be standing in the booth. I'm not going to be sitting most of the time.
I used to carry, oh my God, a tripod.
Jeff's not on hold anymore.
Yeah, he is. Actually, I need to get back to him. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.
Bye, everybody. Yeah.
Still there, Jeff? You still there? Oh, I may have lost him. No, there he is. You still there? connect. How do I connect back to this call? Why are you trying to make... Okay. All right. I see what's going on there. Doesn't work that way. Jeff, if you're still watching, hang up and call me back, and I'll explain what happened. It's kind of weird. Or actually, oh. I should have, for some reason, I don't have, there we go. Jeff?
Yes.
Yeah, did it hang up on you?
You did not hang up on me. I hung up on you when you said hang up and call back.
Oh, okay, because I couldn't figure out how to get back to your call.
Yeah, and you missed Dave and I having a little chat about crappy user interfaces.
And Skype falls into that category.
Yes.
Very much so.
Yes. Dave said it's Skype, so 90s.
And it doesn't have to be like this.
No, it doesn't.
I wonder if Teams would be better. I know.
Yeah.
What was I thinking?
I know it's still early and it's a brand new year. And, you know,
you get confused. You get confused after a while.
Dave is laughing at your team's idea.
So I guess Google Voice would be my other option.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, I'm going to give that a try. Jeff, I really appreciate you giving me a call and spending all this time talking to me on the first day of the new year. It is greatly appreciated. And hopefully, I will see you.
I was around.
I'll see you over at Mac Voices.
You will once Dave, or not Dave. Who's the guy that does that? Dave's the good-looking one. Chuck.
Oh, did I say Dave? I meant Chuck.
When Chuck is back in town, then
the Chuck is back in town. The Chuck is back in town. Yeah, I was channeling. What was the name of that band? The boys are back in town.
Yeah, I can hear the song in my head, but it's still early enough in the day and the year for me that I cannot recall band names.
Yeah, it was a 70s band. I think they're still around. All right, dude. We will talk to you soon. Thanks again for coming on. I appreciate it.
Hey, sure thing. I'm glad I was here, and so I guess this technically I can say is my first podcast of the year.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this audio. I'll have to cut out quite a bit of it. Because I think for like the first 20, 30 minutes, it was just me going, is this working? Is that working? I don't know if this is working. Nobody wants to hear that shit. Stuff. Thin Lizzy. Yes. That was the name of the band. Thin Lizzy.
You can thank Dave for that.
Oh, I should have known that. Why didn't I know that? They were like one of my jams back in the 70s. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, as we get older, they say the second thing to go is our memory.
What's the second thing?
And I forgot what the first thing is.
Yeah. I think the second thing is memory.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. And I don't remember the first thing either. You just said it.
Yeah. What?
All right, Jeff. We'll talk to you soon, dude.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to Dave. Have a wonderful time out at CES, Dave. I'm not at all jealous. No, not at all.
Yeah, Dave, I'll be living vicariously through you.
Yeah, I think we both will. I told him, I don't know if you heard me say it. I told him if he gets over to like the high-end microphones and video gear, just to drool on a couple of them and give him all my contact information so that they can send me more microphones. Because I need those.
Excellent. Dave says expect texts.
Excellent. I will be looking forward to those.
It's in writing. Dave, you're committed.
Or should be. All right. Well, enjoy your pantsless New Year. Jeff Gamet, you want to give people your contact info and the stuff that you do before we go in case I actually do something with this?
Oh, sure. It'll be good practice regardless.
Yeah.
All right. So when I'm not just randomly babbling on live recordings with Guy, you can find me hanging out with Dave on In Touch with iOS, hanging out with Chuck on Mac Voices Live, on the Big Show, on the Mac Show, and then on all the socials, it's Jay Gamet, including Mastodon.
Don't forget about the context machine.
Oh my God. I forgot about my own show.
Yeah, I was going to say, do I actually have to remind you of that?
Apparently, yes. Yes, you do.
Okay, one more time, please.
All right. Okay. When I'm not just babbling with Guy on his live streams, you can find me on In Touch with iOS with Dave. You can find me on Mac Voices Live with Chuck and the Big Show, the Mac Show, and on the Context Machine with Brian Chaffin.
Also, I've never heard of that show.
All the socials, including Mastodon.
I've never heard of that show.
I think I've heard of it too.
All right, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Right.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Okay, everyone, that is going to do it for today. I don't know. This is probably going to go out on the Guys Daily Drive feed. I've got some editing to do with it because, like I said, that first 30, 40 minutes of it or so, I'll need to just kind of let all that go. Oh, look, here's all. Darn it. I was not seeing all of those comments that were coming in. That is one kind of failing, is that you don't have like a single window that you can see all that stuff in. Anyway, big thanks to both Dave Ginsburg, In Touch with iOS, and Jeff Gamet of the Context Machine for joining me today on this New Year's Eve edition of whatever the hell I end up calling this. And I will see all of you next time, either on My Mac Podcast or Guys Daily Drive. Bye-bye. And, you know what? I got to do this. I want to go and I want to see. Is it going to let me? Yeah, it will.